This evening from Memorial Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it is Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Baltimore Orioles in Game 3 of the American League Reimagined Wildcard Series. Hello, everybody. Sports Time Machine brings you payoff pitch 1978 postseason Game 3 between the Baltimore Orioles and the Milwaukee Brewers. The scene shifts to Memorial Stadium in Baltimore as the Baltimore Orioles try to do what the Boston Red Sox did and try to extend their American League Wild Card Series. So here are your lineups for the Milwaukee Brewers. It will be Paul Molitor leading off, batting. He'll be at second. Batting second, the shortstop is Robin Yount. Batting third is the first baseman Cecil Cooper. Batting fourth is left fielder Larry Heisel. Batting fifth, the third baseman Sal Bando. Batting sixth is the right fielder Sexto Lascano. Batting seventh is the designated hitter Ben Ogilvy. Batting eighth is the center fielder Gorman Thomas. And batting ninth and catching is Charlie Moore. For the Baltimore Orioles, Carlos Lopez leads off. He will be in center field. Batting second baseman Rich Dower. Batting third, the first baseman Eddie Murray. Batting fourth is Lee May. Batting fifth, the rookie Gary Renicky gets to start in left field. Batting sixth, third baseman Doug DeCinces. Batting seventh is the right fielder Ken Singleton. Batting eighth is the catcher Rick Dempsey. And batting ninth is shortstop Mark Belanger. This is going to be Game 3 of the American League Wild Card Series. It's win or go home, or win or stay home for the Orioles. The Brewers look to move on to the American League Division Series. Molitor will lead off. He's been on a red-hot streak. The Orioles have to do what the Red Sox did and jump quick and get a lead. Can't let the Brewers get out in front, or it could be a long afternoon, and the Orioles will look toward 1979. Here's the first pitch. Here, and starting pitchers today will be Bill Travers for the Milwaukee Brewers, and Dennis Martinez will pitch for the Baltimore Orioles. So Martinez's first pitch is going to be in the ballpark right away. That could be trouble. 39 is going to be a wheelhouse attempt for Molitor right off Jump Street. 14's a home run. It's a 33. It's a single for Molitor. So Molitor with a single, and the Brewers start off fast. So he's a C. The running rating, the throwout rating is going to be a 2, so not as good rating to run the extra base as a C2. So let's look at that real quick. It is going to be fair, so it's a fair opportunity to get the steal. Let's see what the hold is. Let's see what the hold is on Martinez. He'll be a hold 8. So the 10 does not allow him to get the lead anyway on the auto. So he'll stay right there. And here is the shortstop, Robin Yount. So Yount, the batter. And again, the Brewers, the red-hot lineup, they need to be kept in check. Here's Martinez from the stretch, and here we go. It's gonna be tough. Tough in the 33 is going to be a single for Robin Yount. And that will send him at least to second. Let's see if he can go to third. And runners advance only one base. So Molitor had to stop at second. Yount at first and second, nobody out. Here come the Brewers. Now the Brewers again trying to ambush the Orioles early. Here's the first baseman Cecil Cooper. And the fans here at Baltimore on pins and needles. They don't want their season end tonight. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a defensive check. Let's see if the Orioles get a good defensive reading here. Ooh, it's a check on Renicky, who came in this series for the first time. So it's going to be an error on Renicky. He is an error 5, and that means he is at the best. So Renicky, error 5, 1 to 32 is an error. So good chance he doesn't screw it up. He doesn't. He makes the catch to the rookie, Gary Renicky, with an excellent catch. Earl Weaver said he had to make some changes in this lineup. He has to get some offense together. And putting in the youngster Renicky in this lineup was a challenge. Looks like it might have worked out. One away. And now here is the designated hitter, Larry Heisel. Heisel swings. 5 is going to be tough on a 7. He's a fly ball center field. Catch made there by Carlos Lopez, and there's 2 outs. And now here's the third baseman, the captain, Sal Bando, moves up in the lineup against right-handed pitching. He'll swing away here. Martinez from the stretch, 2 on, nobody out, and the pitch. That's gonna be tough. That should be okay. Tough 0-3's a strikeout on Bando to retire the side. No runs, 2 hits. They strand 2. We go to the bottom of the first. Milwaukee nothing. Here come the Birds. So here could be Carlos Lopez to lead off. He'll be playing center field today. On the mound for the Brewers, Billy Travers. He made 28 starts in the year, 8 complete games, 175. Fatigue only a 6, so he'll have to be watched for a pitch count late in the game and see how he works. On a 7 on Travers is going to be in play. 17's a base hit for Carlos Lopez. So Weaver puts Lopez in the leadoff spot, and Lopez gets on with a base hit. Not the speed guy, but he's in there for his bat. Lopez will stop at first, and now here's the excellent bunter. That is going to be Richie Dower. He's a bunting B. This is also Earl Weaver, who does not bunt a lot, so he'll swing away here. Travers from the switch and the pitch. And that's going to be tough. Striking out Dower is really tough. And that's a base hit for Dower. That's what this game does. Dower, who does not strike out a lot, gets himself a base hit. Runner on first advances 1 base. And the Orioles got 2-1. So Dower is on. But now here's Eddie Murray. So Murray the batter. Fans down here in Baltimore shove down their feet here. Can the Orioles do what the Red Sox did and extend this series? Travers from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's going to be an 8. That's going to be tough. Tough on a 39 is a single for Murray. Again, he gets the hit off the tough. Runner on second advances 1 base plus again choice. So Lopez on at third. Let's see. I'm gonna say with no outs. Again, you're gonna have to get lower than the rating. So again, that's where we ran into the problem last time. So Murray is on, means Lopez coming around. He's a running rating 9. Holy cow. And let's see where that went into. That was a drop in the center field. So the center fielder for them will be Gorman Thomas. He's an arm as an 8. So it's going to be, I think you have to go higher, I think. Jeez, I hate this. I hate that choice. What we have to do, you know what? Because the 3 is considered to be the best arm. I'm surprised they gave him the 8. There's a 9 rating, a running rating, and an 8. We'll go ahead and hold our runners here, but boy, that is a rule we need to investigate. Murray will stay on, and the bases will be loaded for the dangerous Lee May, who comes up against the left-handed pitching. Bases loaded, nobody out. Made hit against Travers. Infield will play back. They'll try to get 2 for 1 here. It's going to be tough. They may have gotten better than that. That's a strikeout for Lee May. So May strikes out. He was looking to get a granny there. And now here's dangerous Gary Renick. He's a young-looking hitter. He sees left-handed pitching really well. So we'll see what he does here. Again, playing from the stretch. Travers pitches. It's a 4, and that's going to be a tough to him. Tough is going to be a strikeout. 1-17 was only a strikeout. And he gets the 11. So Renick down on strikes, and there's 2 outs. And now the swing will be Doug DeCinces. Can the Orioles get something going here? They cannot leave the bases loaded. Travers from the stretch. Bases loaded, 2 outs, and here we go. It's going to be in play. That's going to be what they want. It's going to be 0-9. 0-9 versus a lefty's a double. It's a double for DeCinces. Lopez will score. Dower will score. Murray. Let's see if there's a card on a double. I believe there is. There is. Line shot splits the gap. Runner score. So Doug DeCinces scores everybody. Murray scores, and the Orioles lead 3-0. So a big 3 RBI double for DeCinces. to Cincinnati, and the Orioles lead by 3. And now here's Ken Singleton. So the Orioles doing what Boston did in Game 3, jumping on their opponent. Defensive check on Travers, and that's going to be, again, a defensive error on the left fielder, which is going to be Heisel. And that's going to be an error on Larry. Let's see. The error is going to be a 3, so it's going to be basically be 45%. It's going to be an error. So let's see if he avoids the error here. And he does not. It's a 25. It's going to be an error on Heisel. So an error on Heisel to the outfielder is a one-base error. So Heisel could not make the play. The Cincinnati goes to third, and the inning is extended. First and third, 2 outs for Rick Dempsey. So now the Brewers come in this game. Boy, we're thinking how if the Brewers can do it again and sweep, but it looks like the Orioles have come in. Again, the team down 0-2 comes in with a chip on their head, trying to get this game. It's going to be in play against the lefties. A base set for Dempsey. That will score the Cincinnati from third. Let's pick the card. It's going to be the runner on first advances, 2 bases. So 2 bases for Singleton. He goes to third. First and third Orioles. It's 4-0 Baltimore. As the Orioles are jumping on top early here. Now here's Mark Belanger getting his first at bat. Likes lefties a little better, so he gets to start instead of Billy Smith. Here's the pitch, and again, that's going to be in play. In play is going to get them out of the inning. Ground ball to second. Orioles bat around and score 4. We played 1, Baltimore 4, Milwaukee nothing. So now Dennis Martinez comes out with a 4-run lead here in the second, and he'll pitch to Sexto Lizcano. Here's the pitch to Lizcano. In play result. In play on a righty. A single for Lizcano. So he just gets it through a seeing eye for Lizcano. He's on base, and now here's Ben Ogilvie. Did not play in Game 2 against the lefty. They think they're a better team against right-handed pitching. Orioles could have gone to Flanagan here, but they had Weaver fell a strong thing for Dennis Martinez here in this one. Here's the pitch. It's a 6. It's going to be patient. It's going to be a walk. So a walk to Ogilvie, and here come the Brewers. First and second, nobody out for the center fielder, Gorman Thomas. The center fielder. Boy, he has power both sides of the plate. He's dangerous right-handed bat. Martinez looking from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a tough on the 8. It's going to be a strikeout for Gorman Thomas. Strikeout number 2 for Dennis Martinez. And now, here is the catcher, Charlie Moore. So Moore to hit. Here's Moore. Thought we lost Charlie. Here's Charlie swing. He has a 2 on, 1 man out. Have to stay out of the double play here. The Brewers have to answer. They have to be able to stay in this game. It's going to be a 4. It's going to be patient. 14's a walk, and the bases are loaded. So Dennis Martinez starting to struggle a little bit. He's had 2 innings of having traffic on the base paths. And now here's the second baseman, Paul Molitor. Molitor comes up, singled his last time up. Martinez working from the stretch. Up by 4. They'll play the infield back looking for 2. And it's going to be a 5. That's going to be tough. Tough on a 50. A single for Molitor. Let's see how many that might score. Hard grounder to left field. Runner on first. Runner on second. Advances 1 base. So they will remain loaded. Lizcano scores. Ogilvie will be told to stop at third. Moore at second. And Molitor will have an RBI single. And it is now 4-1 Baltimore. So now here's a shortstop, Robin Yao. Yao will swing. 4-1 Orioles, top of the second. Martinez from the stretch. It's gonna be an 8. It's gonna be tough. Tough on a 90, the fly ball center field. That will be Ogilvie's at third. Let's see if he can get a jump and score. Ogilvie run rating is a 6. I'm going to say no. use a 7, I would say, yeah, go after it. There's 2 outs, and now here is Cecil Cooper. So Cooper to swing. 2 outs. The Brewers need a big hit. It's 4-1, but they need to get back in this one. Martinez from the stretch. Here's the pitch. It's going to be in play, but it's going to be the old 99. That's a sky in the right field. Singleton backs up, makes the catch, and the Brewers can only get 1. It's 4-1 Orioles. We go to the bottom of the second. Back to the top of the lineup, Carlos Lopez again. It'll be Lopez, Dower, Murray. Lopez singled and scored. Travers on the mound. Could be a short leash. It's going to be a 4, which is going to be tough. Tough on a 70. Oh, let's see. Oh no. He thought he'd go up against a righty. He actually gets the base hit. 74 versus lefty is the opposite way. Ground ball to second. Throws him out 4-3. Nice play there by Dower. So it's a 4-1 ball game. I think Billy Travers is going to have to get a deep breath right now and keep the Brewers in this game. Here's a pitch from Dower. It's in the wheelhouse. Dower on a 30, though. Ooh, he has power, and that's a double for Dower. So again, another second baseman coming up big. Jerry Remy with the huge Game 3 of the Red Sox, and the rest was history. Here's Eddie Murray, runner on second and 1 out. Murray singled his first time up. Travers from the stretch. Doesn't seem like he's fooling people out there. And that's gonna be tough. Tough on a 62 against a righty. That still would have been a strikeout, but a lefty, he gets it in play, 5-ball left field. There's 2 outs. And Larry Heisel with the catch. Here's the first baseman, Lee May. Runner on second, 2 outs. May to hit. May struck out his first time up. Here's the pitch from May. That's in play for May. May on a 71 is a fly ball to center. Catch is made, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the third. 4-1 Baltimore. So Heisel, Bando, Lascano will back for the Brewers in the third against Dennis Martinez. Here's the pitch from Martinez. That's gonna be tough. A 23. Tough is a strikeout for Heisel. So Heisel strikes out. He's 0 for 2. And here's Sal Bando. Bando struck out his first time up. The Orioles need a big ball game here. They need to win this or go home or stay home for the rest of the year. And now this is going to be a 5. That's going to be tough. Tough on 0-2. Struck him out. Bando on strike for the second time. And now here's Sexto Lascano. Singled and scored for the Brewer lone run. Lascano due up. Right-handed hitter against Dennis Martinez. Here's the pitch. And that's gonna be tough. Tough on a 52 is a strikeout on Lascano. Side is retired. Good inning for Dennis Martinez. Bottom of the third coming up. 4-1 Baltimore. So for the Orioles, it'll be Renicky followed by DeCinces and Singleton. Renicky struck out his first time up. We'll get a second chance against the lefty here. And that lefty is Billy Travers. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be that's going to be a 5 on Travers, and that's going to be Patient. Patient 28 is a walk, so Renicky's on for the first time in this postseason. Kid looks good out there. I think he's going to have a live bat. Here's the third baseman, Doug DeCinces. Doug DeCinces, he got everyone home his last time up. He doubled in, and everyone scored. A bases clearing double for Doug DeCinces. So he's 1 for 1, 3 RBIs in the ball game. He'll swing with a runner on first. Here's the pitch from Travers. That will be an in-play result. An in-play on a 72 is a sky to center field. Again, the catch is made, and there's 1 away. And now here is the right fielder, Ken Singleton, with 1 out. Singleton got reached on an error his first time up. Travers from the stretch. And that's going to be Patient. Patient on a 6-0. This could be interesting. Hit by pitch. And as Ken Singleton would say, watch out. As Singleton's hit by a pitch. So Singleton doesn't do his own thing and watch out. He's on at first. First and second, one out. Hit batsman for Kenny Singleton. So now here's Rick Dempsey. He singled his first time up. Travers got to pitch better here. Brewer bullpen got to be a little extra careful. Their starters have been really strong so far in this series. Jerry Augustine, I believe, can relief. He'll be in that Brewer bullpen. We'll take a look at the card and see. That's going to be an in-play result. This could be trouble. 26 versus righties, a single. Oh, against a lefty, he just gets it through for a base hit on the 26. Base hit. Sharp line drive in front of left field. Everyone advances one base. So now it's going to be bases loaded and one out. 2 hits for Dempsey. And now here's Mark Belanger, and the infield will come in. Boy, Travers has been hit hard. 4 or 5 hits in the first inning. 6, 7 hits in the ball game. A lot of traffic on the bases. Let's look at this Brewer bullpen. Rapology came in and pitched the game before, so we won't tote him out there. 6 and long. So let's see. 9 complete games, 35. So Augustine did pitch 4 games out of the bullpen. He is getting loose and getting up fast in this Brewer bullpen. We'll see what happens here. Bottom of the third, bases juiced for Belanger, and the infield will play in. So here's the pitch from Travers, and that's going to be in play result, and that's not going to be good. 16 for a single for Belanger in his first big at bat. And let's see, runners advances one base. It just gets through, so Renicky will score, and it's 5-1. 5-1 ball game. RBI for Belanger, and it is now 5-1. Let's see how the first run scores. I don't have a dedication of the first run. Let's see. Single. Doubled him home. Let's see. That's 3. Oh, I guess the error on Singleton maybe was not an RBI. Single. Unless Murray roped one home. No, because DeCinces roped in all 3. So I'm guessing the Singleton was an E7 that scored the run. There was no RBI. That's what we have 4 RBIs, but it's 5-1 Baltimore. Back to the top of the lineup for Carlos Lopez. Augustine is ready. The hat is waving. Travers, it might be the white hat of surrender here. In play on a 38, just misses. That is a pop to short. Major league pop up. That's 2 outs. Now here's Rich Dower. So Dower the hit. He'll come in second baseman here. Big hitter for Travers to get out of this inning. Let's see what happens. Here's the pitch. That could be bad if it's in play. It's 5. It's Patient. Patient even worse. That's a walk to Dower. That should score. Ken Singleton from third. That brings Dempsey to third. Belanger to second, and Dower will go to first and run batted in. And it is 6-1 Orioles. And here comes the white flag. Bill Travers doesn't get out of the third, goes 2 2/3. New pitching. We have a pitching change here in Baltimore. Jerry Augustine. So Jerry Augustine, new pitcher for the Brewers here. The Orioles, the fans here going nuts. And here's Eddie Murray. So Murray comes in against the left-hander. Again, Murray will stay bat right-handed against the left-hander. Here's the pitch, and he greets him with a ballpark shot. 81, and again, that's going to be in play. In play result for Murray. Lefties a 28%, 24, base hit Murray. And he hit it on the screws. Everyone advances one base, and the Orioles score again. Dempsey scores from third. Belanger stops at second. He moved there, and Murray with an RBI single. Wow, what an uprising. It is now 7-1 Orioles. Holy cow, here's the first baseman, Lee May. Holy cow, just what the Red Sox did, the Orioles are now doing to the Brewers. Augustine from the stretch. That's in play, but that will not fall great there. Ground ball to short. Gets the close way, and again the Orioles go the distance. They bat around. They score 3 more in the third. It's 7-1 Orioles. Dennis Martinez now comes in with a 6-run lead in the fourth. Ogilvy, Thomas, Moore, the bat. Here in the fourth. That will be 5. And that will be Milwaukee, Baltimore. That will be 5. That's tough. Tough on a 39 is going to be a pop. The third. The Sensei there makes the catch. And 1 away. You can tell the Brewers, they've been they came in on an absolute high in this series, but the Orioles pulled the ambush on them in this game, scoring quick and scoring fast. Here it is, a pitch that's going to be in play, but a 41 is way out of play. Ground ball back to the mound. Oh, Dennis Martinez, great play, throws him out, and there's 2 outs. Here's Charlie Moore. The Baltimore Orioles came in winning 1 less game than the Brewers. So the Brewers end up with home field for the series. We're here at Game 3 in Baltimore's Memorial Stadium, home of the Colts, home of the 1970 World Champions Orioles. It's going to be a 9 from Martinez. That's in play, and that's a double for Charlie Moore. He hit it hard. So Moore doubles with 2 outs. It'll give Paul Molitor a chance and see if the Brewers can get in this. So again, Moore to batter. Molitor to batter, runner on second. Martinez from the stretch. Ballpark result is going to be in play. So it's going to be in play result. 29% says it's a hit. It's a 29. Just gets it past him for a base hit. Base hit for Molitor. And runner on first, a bloop single. Runner on second scores. So Charlie Moore scores. So Moore scores and an RBI for Molitor. That's his 3rd hit, and he continues to rake. His 2nd RBI of the ball game, and is now 7-2. So Molitor scores. The Brewers trying to stay in this. Now here's Robin Yount. Yount the batter. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Martinez has not been absolutely perfect, but the Orioles have given him a lead. Here's an 8. It's going to be tough. Tough on a 58 is going to be out of play, and that is a fly ball in the right field. Catch will be made by Singleton with the catch, and the side is retired. Brewers get 1 in the 4th. It is 7-2 Orioles. So now the Orioles will send up Renicky to Sensei Singleton. We begin the 4th. They're starting to get a lot of batting. So here we go in the 4th. The pitch. That is going to be a 9 on Augustine. That's patient. Patient on a 31's a walk. So Gary Renicky continues to get on base with walks here. He leads off the 4th of the walk. He led off the 3rd with a walk and came around the score. Here's the Sensei. The Sensei's 1 for 2. Cleared the bases with a double back in the 1st inning. That's a 9. That's going to be patient. Patient on a 55 is a double for the Sensei. So the Sensei with a double. Runners will, 1 hops the wall. Runners advances 2 bases. So Renicky will stop at 3rd. 2nd double of the game for the Sensei. And again, the Orioles are starting to hit Augustine hard. And now here's Ken Singleton. The infield will play in. They're going to see if they can get it out here. Here's the swing. It's got to be in play. And in play at 24 is a base hit for Singleton. Holy cow, he gets a base hit. Soft line in the left field. Runner on first advance, 2 bases. Runner on second scores. So 2 runners score. So Renicky scores from 3rd. The Sensei comes around and scores. Singleton with 2 runs batted in. And it is already 9 2 Orioles. Just like the Red Sox did, the Orioles are doing one better. And here is Rick Dempsey now. 2 for 2 in the ball game. Augustine from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in play. And boy, you're getting good dice rolls. You get them. Base hit for Dempsey. Dempsey's on the base hit. Singleton will probably stop at second. Runner on first. Advances 2 bases. Singleton takes the extra base and goes to third. It was a soft lineup. Singleton went on the move, and the Orioles are hitting all cylinders. First and third, nobody out, 2 home. And here is Belanger, 1 for 2. Infield will stay in. They have to try to stop the bleeding here. I mean, it's gushing out in hits. It's going to be tough. Tough on a 48. It's a strikeout. He strikes him out for the first out. And here's Carlos Lopez, 1 for 3 in the ball game. We're only in the 4th inning. Holy cow, the Birds have come out bashing. Augustine from the stretch. It's going to be a 10. It's in play. Oh, man, just rolling everything good. Base hit for Carlos Lopez. Let's see how many runs we'll score in this one. Runner on first advances 1 base. So everyone will go 1 base. So let's see what happens here. Singleton will score. That will send Dempsey to second. RBI Lopez, his first of the day. First and second, 1 out, 3 in. It's 10-2 Orioles. Here is Rich Dower. Holy cow, the offense. Augustine from the stretch. It's a 10. It's in play again. It's in play on a 46. That's a line drive to short. Oh, my goodness. That was it was a ground ball to first. Read it wrong. Let's see if they can turn 2. Dower's double play is a 9. That's an 8. That's a 10. He doesn't get it. Oh, he beat it out. So that will mean Dempsey will go to third. There's 2 outs. And it's going to be a fielder's choice. So a fielder's choice gets Lopez at second. No RBI, first and third, 2 outs, and it gives Eddie Murray a chance. Oh, my. I don't know if the umpire missed that one, but I thought he had him for sure. So Augustine pitches from the stretch here. From 6, again, in play. 94, fly ball to right. Retires aside. The Orioles again send 8 to the plate. But they get 3 more. We played 4. It's 10-2 Orioles. Oof. And now it'll be Cooper, Heisel, Bando against Dennis Martinez here in the 5th inning. Martinez keeps getting runs galore. And that's going to be an 8 on Martinez. That's not going to help. That's going to be a tough on a 1's a strikeout on Cooper. He's 0 for 3. That's been the difference. So here's Heisel. Let's see. The only way they can get back in is they get a rupture of pitch right now. That's going to be tough. Tough on a 65. The ground ball to second. That's 2 outs. Holy cow. He's 0 for 3. And here's Sal Bando. So Bando to head 0 for 2. Struck out twice. Martinez looks in. It's an 11. It's in play on a 31. Just misses it. Popped to short. Catch made and retires aside. Brewers go 1, 2, 3. Ugly here at Memorial Stadium. It's 10-2 Orioles, but we actually almost have an actual game. Unless we get a huge rainstorm here. This should be an easy one for the Birds. Here's Lee May, actually 0 for 3 today, not a part of the party plan so far. Jerry Augustine will stay out there. When did we remove Mr. Travers? It was probably right there, maybe. Let's see. No, trying to think. I should have probably wrote it down. I think he got through about 2 2/3, I had said. So let's say walk out homer. So there's 2 there. There's a single. And let's see. Let's see what happens here. If not, he's going to go. If not, we'll say he advanced to 3 just to make it easy. And that's going to be, let's see, for Baltimore, that's a 2-1 Augustine. And that's actually a tough. How about that? Lee Mays getting no luck on his own today. Ground ball to short. Mays retired. And Lee May comes in 0 for 4. So not a good start for Lee, as he's unable to get started here. And now here's Gary Renicky. Renicky in the ball game, walked twice, scored twice. Augustine looks in on the pitch. That'll be a 7. That'll be tough. And that's 2 outs in a row. 5 balls center field. Nicely done. So it's like Augustine might give him 2 innings here. Here's Doug DeCinces. DeCinces has doubled twice, scored twice, drove it in 3. Here's a 7. That's tough, and he may actually get out of this one. Oh, he almost didn't. 72. 72 is going to be a fly ball center field. Catch made by Gorman Thomas. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Orioles. How about that? We head to the 6th. It is 10-2 Baltimore. So 10-2 Baltimore. We head to the 6th. An offensive explosion for the Orioles. Milwaukee needs to fight themselves back in this. Lozano, Ogilvy, Thomas to lead off the 6th. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in play. That's a good start. That's a base hit for Lozano. His second hit of the ball game. He has scored one of the 2 Brewer runs today. Now here's Ogilvy. Brewers trying to fight themselves back in. Martinez working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That is going to be a 7. That is going to be in play. Oops. Let's re-roll the I think I knew what it was. Let's re-roll those. And that's going to be a 53, so it doesn't matter. So a 53 for Ogilvy. So 53 is going to be a ground ball to third. And let's actually hang on. So was that no, it was in play. So yeah, so it's, hang on one second, make sure I got it. Yep, it'll be a ground ball to third. Can they turn to double play 7? Martinez is an 8. That is a 7. That's a double play. So he turns the double play 5-4-3. And again, that is just the way the Brewers been rolling today. Getting all the breaks in games 1 and 2. They come to Baltimore, and now they're falling flat. Here's Gorman Thomas now. 5. That is tough. And anyway, you tough on a 56. Struck him out. Thomas down on strikes, and the Brewers are done in the 6th. Bottom 6 coming in 10-2 Orioles. So probably the last inning for Jerry Augustine. They'll probably give him 3 innings at this point. The Sensei will now swing. It will now be Singleton, Dempsey, and Belanger. Here's the pitch. That is going to be a 6. A 6 is going to be in play. 29's a base hit for Ken Singleton. So Singleton is on the 6th. He has reached on an error, got on a hit by pitch, walk, double, 2 RBIs. Let's see how he would have gotten 2 RBIs. I'm guessing he doubled in a run there. So I think Singleton doubled in 2s. He has 2 ribbies. Could be wrong there. So here is Dempsey to bat. Dempsey to swing. That's a 6. Again, that's in play. That's been the problem so far. 83 is going to be ground ball to short. Let's see if we can turn 2. Augustine is an 8. Double play is an 8. That's a 5. That goes 6-4-3. So a double play for Dempsey. 2 outs for Belanger. That's a way to do it. The Brewers trying to maybe get out of here with any more dignity. In play on an 89. It's a ground ball to short. Good play there. Throws them out by Yount and retires the side. We go to the 7th. Still 10-2 Orioles. So top of the 7th, Brewers will now send up the bottom of the order. Moore, Mauter, and Yount. This is where the Brewers have gotten some stuff done. Moore doubled and scored one of the only Brewer runs. That's an 8, but that's tough. Tough on a 67 is still out of play. And that's a ground ball the 2nd. 1 away. 1 away, top of the 7th here, Memorial Stadium. Paul Mauler, the second baseman. 3 for 3 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a 10. Ballpark result of 2 is going to be inside the wheelhouse. Inside the wheelhouse is going to be way out of there, flying on the field at the track, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. So again, Mulder unable to take advantage of the wheelhouse, and now here is Robin Yount. 2 outs. 2 outs in the 7th. Yount 1 for 3. Martinez is on an 8. That's going to be tough, but again, rolling the 98s won't get you far. Fly ball left field, it's shallow. Makes the catch, and the Brewers are done the 7th. Get up and stretch in Baltimore. It's 10-2 Orioles. Get your tickets for Game 4. Unless I just jinxed the Baltimore Orioles right now. So now here is Carlos Lopez. He'll be up for the 5th time here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And because Augustine has already gone 3 innings, let's go to the bullpen for the Milwaukee Brewers. Travers only able to give him 3. Augustine gave him 3. Let's see if there's maybe a Mr. Jim Slayton here. 6:30 and up. Can't probably do that. You bring in the lefty, 65 innings, no start. Bob McClure will come out. So we'll keep the lefties coming out. McClure will come out and pitch the 7th inning and pitch to Lopez, Dower, and Murray. I got a righty in and see if that would have helped. That starts in play, and that's a base hit for Carlos Lopez. So Lopez hits McClure right off the bat, and now he's 3 for 5. So Lopez is on, and here is Dower. Dower having a good day. He's 2 for 2 with a run scored and a ribby. Here's the pitch from McClure. That's gonna be tough. Let's see. Can they turn 2? Nope. That's a fly ball in the right field. 1 away. So Dower is retired. He is now single, doubled, walk-in, fielder's choice. So officially, he's 2 for 4. Now here's Eddie Murray. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Orioles with a ton of hits in this one. McClure from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 4. That's going to be patient. Patient on a 56 is going to be a single for Murray against a lefty. He gets the single. Everyone advances 1 base. So Lopez stops at second. 3rd hit of the ball game for Murray. 2 on and 1 out for Lee May. And boy, everyone wants to feel happy for Lee right now. May not a part of the party plan. He's 0 for 4. McClure from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be an 11. That's going to be patient. Unfortunately, patient 52 is going to be a single for Lee May. He's a part of the party. Runner on first advances 2 bases. Runner on second advances 2 bases. And the Orioles now lead at 11-2. So Lopez comes around the score. Murray to 3rd, and Lee May is a part of the party. It's now 11-2 Orioles. So now here's Gary Renicky. He's been on base a couple times, but he's not in the hit party so far. McClure from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's in play, but a 76 will keep him out of the party plan. Fly ball center field. And let's see, if Murray's running rating is above 7, we'll call that a sac fly because it is an in-play shot, so it should be regular. He's a running 6, so he'll not score. So he'll not score. 2 outs. And now here is the sensei. 2 for 4, couple doubles, couple runs scored, and now he had a bases clearing double back in the 1st inning. McClure from the stretch and the pitch. That's gonna be tough. Tough on a 54, just misses. Ground ball to 3rd. Makes the throw to 1st and retires aside. Orioles do get 1 more. They lead 11-2. We go to the 8th. Cooper Heisel Bando to bat. So Cooper Heisel Bando will bat against Martinez. Oriole bullpen is going to be up just in case. Defensive check will bring a range on Mr. Murray. So Eddie Murray's range is going to be tested. He's a range of C. 1-45 says that is going to be a hit. Let's see. It's going to be an 08. That's a base hit. Gets past him. So Cooper with his first base of the ball game. Then the Brewers start off the 8th inning. So now, hang on 1 second. Something here with the cords, kind of worry about there a little bit. Hang on 1 moment. I did not want to do. All right, sorry about that. Drop cards, and that's never a good thing. So Cooper is on, and now here is Larry Heisel, runner on. So again, the meter is on him on fatigue. So Martinez, they know it. He knew it. Now let's see if Weaver decides to get him out of there earlier. It's gonna be patient on a 40's a walk. So Heisel walk. There's ping number 2. And now Weaver talks to his pitching coach. 2 on, nobody out. Here is Bando. Bando's 0 for 3. Martinez stays in. Maybe he's running out of gas out there. Foul ball. Give that guy a contract as well, Bill Husky, I would say. Here's the pitch. It's an 11. It's in play. But a 95 is a fly ball left field. Bando will be out, and he's 0 for 4. And Scano, he's seen Martinez well. He has a couple base hits in the ball game. Big opportunity for Sexto to get a big hit here. Martinez from the stretch. And that's going to be a ballpark result. 64 against a righty is going to be in play. So in play, Lascano. Anything up 73? It's a 27. That's a single. That's a single for Lascano. Let's see. Runner on first advances 1 base. Runner on second can try to score, but you are down a ton. So Cooper will stay at third. Heisel stops at second. Lascano with a single, and here comes Earl. And that shall do it for Earl Wheat. That should do it for Dennis Martinez. Pats him on the back, and we'll have a pitching change here at Memorial Stadium. The lead is not in doubt. It's 11-2 Orioles, but it's time for a new pitcher. Let's see who the Orioles will throw out there. They've not needed Don Stanhouse in this series. The Orioles haven't had a chance to win anything. And with this one now blowout, you're not going to see him in this one either. 11 innings is not what you want. I don't know if you really want 18 innings. Ooh, who do you? All the complete games the Orioles gave you, you know what? Nothing on the card. Tippy Martinez will come get some innings. So he comes in. That's going to be 7 1/3. 7 1/3 for Dennis Martinez. They got Lascano out there. Now here's the left-handed hitter, Ben Ogilvie. Bases loaded, 1 out for Ben. Martinez, you're going to generate power. You're really going to have to generate it somewhere else. And he found the ballpark. How about that for some stuff? Ballpark on Tippy. Oh, Jesus. And it was in the ballpark result, Memorial Stadium. 30% chance it's a grand slam. No, it's a 52. It's a single for Ogilvie. It's in the wheelhouse, and everyone advances 1 base. Ooh, that's a shame. That was one time the cards do not make sense. They will run the second. He'll go to second. Ogilvie with a base hit and RBI, and it is now 11-3. So the Brewers trying to inch back in this. So now, boy, he had a chance too. So now here is Gorman Thomas. Got run his charge to Dennis Martinez. From the stretch is Tippy. And boom, that's in the ballpark. That's a 34 versus a righty. That's a wheelhouse for Gorman Thomas. I think we have a ball game. 1-97. It's gone. Grand slam, Gorman Thomas. And the Brewers are back in it. Hold the phone. So grand slammy scores everybody. Ogilvie, Lascano, and Heisel. Thomas crosses home plate, and you got yourself a grand slam. Holy cow. And it is now 11-7. So the Brewers wake up here in the 8th. And now Don Stanhouse gets up and he starts firing at full cylinders. That's never good. He's wild. He can definitely stay the Orioles back in this ball game. Missing a blue die somewhere. Or I'm hoping it's not it. Just after they run the grand slam, after I lose one of the dies, so the Brewers want a blue die in return. They've been now, or the Brewers probably want their own blue, but I don't think I have one here. So let's see what we'll go with. I don't want to dig back in the bag for it. So let's see what we'll do. Let's the green. Oakland Athletics green will come into play. So I know the die's probably here somewhere, but until I find it, let's go ahead and switch over. So new ball we put in play. It is now 11-7, a 5-run 8th for the Brewers. And now here is Charlie Moore. So now Pippi Martinez, who didn't have power on his card, the 4 is rolled twice. Tough 81, and that is going to be a fly ball to center. That is 2 outs, and Paul Molitor, the batter. So Molitor will come up. He's been up 4 times with 3 hits. Let's see if he keeps it going against Tippy here. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be patient. And there it is. There's my die. Patient on a 34. It is a single for Molitor. He has 4 hits. So now they'll bat around here with Yount. And if Yount can get the base hit here, they'll give Cooper a chance. Stanhouse is firing now. He may have to get in here for a longer save. Martinez from the stretch. It's an 8. It's a tough on a 78. It's a fly ball to center. Carlos Lopez makes the catch. The Brewers bat around and get 5. Hold on, folks. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It is 11-7 Baltimore. So now let's see what the Brewers do. And now is the opportunity for Bill Castro. They're going to bring in Castro here. They're going to make the guys bat right-handed. They are keeping guys from pitching today for this reason. But now you're either winning or getting this close. You're bringing in your guns right now. So Mr. Bill Castro will come in. A lot of in-play results. Again, the in-play won't hurt you if you roll big, but the Orioles been rolling really low today, and that will definitely make them a lot better. So here's Singleton. He, so far in this ball game, is 2 for 4. What a ball game. So again, it's an 8 for Castro. There is your in-play result on a 68 ground ball. Oh, is that Singleton? That's not Singleton. So Singleton on a 68. The ground ball to short. Play made by Yount and makes the play 1 away. So 1 out here in the 8th, and now here it's Dempsey with 1 out. As the fans in Baltimore sitting on pins and needles with that grand slam by Gorman Thomas. It's going to be 2. It's going to be in play. 36 is going to be out of reach. Pop to third. That'll be Bando with 2 outs. The Orioles go meekly 1, 2, 3. Do they bring out Tippy for 1 more inning? Hayden Loffer, how you doing? Yes, how can I help you, sir? Thank you for coming in, I guess. Number 10 for Belanger, and that's going to be a defensive check for the Milwaukee Brewers. And that is going to be defensive check and error on the first baseman. So that will mean Cooper, he's an error 2. Ooh, 1 to 56 is an error. And that's an 82, so he makes the play 3 unassisted. So we go to the top of the 9th inning, folks. It is 11-7 Baltimore. Hi, Hayden. How you doing? Welcome in. Top of the night, please subscribe if you have not. Like the video. Do all that for us. We always appreciate anything. Now Milwaukee will come in last licks. Cooper, Heisel, Bando will bat for the Brew Crew. And Stanhouse is not a safe situation. but Mr. Earl Weaver will call him out. So here comes Donnie Stanhouse. Again, people know about Don Stanhouse's routine. 56 games, 24 saves, 60 hits, 74 innings. But he's wild. 52 walks and 42 strikeouts. He'll make everything an adventure. So Stanhouse will come in, trying to save it for the Birds. Here we go. Top of the ninth. Cooper Bando against Stanhouse. And the pitch. It's a 5. It's Patient. Patient is a walk. He gives up the walk. Oh, wait a minute. 33. Patient is going to be a double for Cooper. He's a right-handed pitcher. Patient 33. That's a double. So Cooper starts the ninth off with a double. The Brewers went from 11-2 down where it's 11-7. And now the Brewers are mounting a little bit of comeback. Here is Heisel. Can the Orioles outlast this one and go to game 4? Or the Brewers with the ultimate knockout punch? Here's the pitch. Again, it's Patient. Patient's a walk, and Heisel walks. Oh, my goodness. First and second, nobody out for Sal Bando. This cannot be happening, folks. A 9-run lead for the Orioles has evaporated. It's 11-7. 2 on, tying run possibly on deck. Stanhouse from the stretch. It's going to be Patient. Patient on a 38 on a right-hander. So walk the bases are loaded again. Holy cow. And now Don Stanhouse making everything a possibility. It brings up Lascano. Weaver probably doesn't go out and pull his best pitcher in this point, but boy, am I wondering if I should. No saves out of Bryles. No saves out of Stoddard. This is where you start looking for guys who maybe can give you a save. Palmer, no. Looking for somebody who can give you. Kerrigan gave me 3, 70 innings. Do they bring in Joe Kerrigan? He'll get loose quick, and he'll start throwing. What a ball game. Bases loaded, tying runners on for Lascano, who's 3 for 4. And all of a sudden, Dennis Martinez may look at a no decision, if not a loss, and go to the golf course. Here's the pitch. It's in play, but a 95 is not what you wanted. Fly ball left field. Now, again, it's in play, so I'm going to say runner on third. Cooper, if he is a 7 or more, he will score. Cooper running ratings a 7, he'll score on the in play. So that will score Cooper from third, and it's 11-8. First and second, sac fly for Lascano. So now the tying run comes to the plate. Yes, they were down 11-2 at one point. And yes, they stand a chance. Ogilvy in the ball game is 1 for 3. An RBI single with that man Gorman on deck who has the slam. So now Stanhouse from the stretch. First and second here. It's a 3. Again, it's in play. In play. Oh, 31 against a right. He's a base hit. It knocks it through. Does he get the run batted in? Runner on it. Just goes one base. Bases loaded. The Brewers actually bring the go-ahead run to the plate of the man who's had a grand slam today. His name is Gorman Thomas. Gorman Thomas comes to the plate. Grand slammer. He hit that one back in the 8th inning. And he hit 2 slams in one division series. He does. This place goes quiet like a graveyard. There's only one ballpark chance. I've said that before. So if Gorman wants one, he's gonna have to dig down for box score. Box score, box cars. It's in the, but no, it's a 98. It's gonna be in play for Gorman. Oh my gosh, I thought I called the Babe Ruth home run. It's gonna be 1-24. It's a single. 87 is out of play. Ground ball to short. This could end the ball game, No, they're going to get the leading runner because you used a 12 on the double play, so it won't matter. So it will automatically get the runner. So let's see. 87. Ground ball to short, only play to first. So that will automatically score Heisel. It's 11-9. And that will force Bando to third, Ogilvy to second, 6-3, and an RBI for Gorman Thomas. He has 5. Second and third, 2 outs. Tying runs at second, one last opportunist, and that is Mr. Charlie Moore. 274 versus right-handed pitching. Whew. Here we go for Charlie Moore. Do the Brewers have somebody else riding on their bench? They have catchers. That's not a problem. Let's see who will pop out of this dugout. You need Kirk Gibson at this point right now. And let's see if they have Kirk Gibson on this bench. And to me, 25% chance at a bomb would be Don Money. They got some guys swingish, but the question is going to be who. Dave Mays, 24%. Gantner, no, not user. Dude, 124 bats versus a righty, and that would be Mr. Dick Davis. So Dick Davis will swing. He'll swing for Charlie Moore in this case. So let's see what Dick Davis will do. Right-handed hitter. He hits right now 274, 295, 468 versus right-handed pitching. 42% chance at a bomb. So again, you know where the bomb is on Stanhouse. It'll be a 47% chance if he hits it. Stanhouse from the stretch. No, he doesn't, but it's patient. Oh, God, Lord, it's a rare play on the last play of the game. So let's see the first rare play. It's a patient rare play with runners on. Holy cow. And you're going to hear me really let out a scream. You get one of those craziness what George Scott did about arguing and all the runners score and stuff. Runners on base, patient. Rolling 2 dice. It is a 19. Let's read. Pitcher uncorks a breaking ball that bounces before the plate, gets by the catcher for a wild pitch. Runners advance 1 base. If the pitcher's wild pitch rating ends in 33 or higher, the next pitch is also a wild pitch. You believe this? We could have double wild pitches and the game could be tied. So let's see what happens here. So it's a wild pitch, so it automatically will score 1. Again, the wild pitch rating has to be 33 or higher for Don Stanhouse. It's a 30-31. So for Don Stanhouse, it does not. And Dick Davis will stay at bat and bat again. But Bando scores on a wild pitch. Holy cow. And that puts Ogilvy to third. So Dick Davis, a runner on third. It's 11-10 right now, Baltimore. And now it's Charlie, and now it's Dick Davis's chance. Any kind of dink, base hit, anything ties this game up for possible extras. Stanhouse from the stretch. Holy cow, what a finish. It's an 8. It's patient. 26 patient. Is going to be against a righty. It's a double for Dick Davis, and we are tied. So the wild pitch didn't matter. Ogilvy scores. We are tied. So Dick Davis doubles in a pair. He's on second, and we are tied at 11. Holy cow, and back to the top of the order for Molitor. And that just tells you what can happen. And the Baltimore Orioles just lost a 9-run lead. Here's the pitch from Stanhouse. In play 57. And the last out will be a fly ball to right field. Ends the inning there. And folks, we go to the bottom of the ninth inning. It is 11-11. Whoa. So that'd be it for Stanhouse, I bet. He came in, gave up 4. We knew when he brought him in, that would be a problem, but boy, oh boy. So now we go to the top of the order. And go to the top of the order, the bottom of the ninth. There'll be Lopez, Dower, and Murray. Orioles score 1. We'll see you tomorrow night. Otherwise, it could be a trip to the golf course and a very painful one for the Orioles. So Castro will stay out there. Probably has one more inning in him. Here it is. It's a 10. It's a defensive check. Boy, you don't want that right now. Let's see what the defensive check here is on the Brewers. It'll be an error on the center fielder. That's Gorman Thomas. Gorman Thomas's E rating is a 3. 1-45 says it's a possible error, and that's a 5. That is a redo. 45. It's an 09. That's an error on Thomas. So an error on Thomas on the outfielder, and it is going to be single and an error. Oh, drops in front of Gorman Thomas, and he misplayed it. And Lopez will go there. So Carlos Lopez goes in the second with a single and an E8. So now Dower to swing. Now what do you do if you're Brewers? You worked all your way to the end. And now it's time. Does Castro do it? From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's going to be in play. May not matter. In play on a 64. It's a ground ball the second. He gets the job done. Lopez the third, and the play is made the first. So now here's Murray. The logical choice here is to walk Murray. So we will intentionally walk Eddie Murray. It's first and third, 1 out, and it'll be Lee May. Lee May finally got in a hit column his last time up, has a chance to extend this series with a hit. Castro from the stretch. Infield will now play in. So here we go. It's going to be a 4. It's a ballpark result on a 58. So Lee chance to roll on the in play. If he rolls anything under a 25%, ball game over. No, it's not. It's a 97. That's a fly ball left field, but it's in play result. So that might be deep enough. Let's look at Lopez's running rating. If it's a 7 or more, he's going to score. It is a 9. He scores. And the Baltimore Orioles will hold on, and we'll see tomorrow night. Sacrifice fly RBI for Lee May. So the Orioles will win it here. They barely win this 12-11. And boy, was this and just an absolute craziness. Baltimore goes up 11-2. Baltimore, then Milwaukee roars back with 5. Gorman Thomas grand slam. And then the Brewers get an almighty rally, a 4-run ninth. And that 4-run ninth started with a Cooper double, a walk by Heisel, Bando walk, Lascano sacrifice fly, 1 out. Then Ogilvy singled home a run, that's 2. Thomas then got himself a ground ball, that's 2 outs, but got the run home. So it was second and third with 2 outs. And then Dick Davis, wild pitch, scores the tying run. And then the wild pitch scored the run before. Then Dick Davis doubles in the tying run, and we are tied going to the 9th. Wow. Bottom of the 9th, we went tie, ball game 11-11. Orioles will win it. It was a single and an error on Gorman Thomas. A ground ball sent to the third. Intentional walk by Murray. Sacrifice fly by May. And good golly, this is going to be some box score to put in and get right. 12-11 Baltimore. Orioles win, and we'll see you again in this series. Both American League Wildcard series are now 2-1. Thank you, folks. Have a good rest of your evening. Please watch us, like, subscribe, do what you need to do. I appreciate it. Have a good one. We'll see you again.